Hey, it's Noah Townsend with the Group Real Estate here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Are you planning a trip to Steamboat Springs and you're wanting to know how to better navigate our airport and also the roads? This is the video for you. Stay tuned to learn my tips and tricks of how to navigate our mountains. Let's get into it. Before flying into Steamboat Springs, this is where you're gonna come in. Welcome to the tiniest airport you've probably ever been to in your entire life, the Yampa Valley Regional Airport. Let's take a little tour and I'll give you guys some tips and tricks on how to best navigate this airport that'll take you less than 5 minutes to walk through. This is where you're gonna come to depart when you are leaving Steamboat. It is very, very small, but they do a really good job of working people through here very quickly. I will say I've departed here myself numerous times, as well as arrived at this airport. That's it, that's the tour. While it may be a pretty small space that I'm in right now, it's pretty amazing how many airlines we do have coming in and out of here throughout the winter season, and we have had several additions in the past year versus prior years. The first one on our list, and then run through the entire lineup of airlines that are coming in to our small little airport here. First, to start off, we have Alaska Airlines. Second, JetBlue. Third, we have American. Fourth is United. Fifth is Delta, along with Southwest Airlines as well, to be able to get you here to little old Yampa Valley. For traveling here, you may be asking, Noah, when can I even come to Steamboat? I tried to book a flight in the summer and I couldn't even get one. Yeah, you're right. That is the case because our main time frame of having the bigger flights come in typically is the December 14th to March 30th time frame.
The way is designated for drop-off and pickup of passengers and their baggage. Do not leave your vehicle unattended at any time.
Hopefully they're not trying to tow my vehicle. I would laugh so hard if they tried, but you never know. It still is an airport. Now, as we make our way through the airport, I want to show you the one small little restaurant that we do have here, along with some restrooms and where you would be arriving and where you're going to pick up the bags here in our airport. That's it. That is really it. One tip to know before flying into Steamboat Springs is you may want to have snacks along with other beverages as you're flying in, because very rarely is this restaurant in here ever going to be open. Its hours are kind of sporadic, and so once you're here, there's really only a few vending machines that you're going to have options to choose from for food or drinks. And so if you are stuck here waiting an hour, sometimes maybe even 3 depending on weather, I just want to be realistic with you guys, but definitely that is something to note, that don't expect to come here and it be like other airports where you can just quickly go grab food and then be able to get on your way to head into town and get to your hotel or wherever you're staying. The biggest thing that I cannot stress enough to all of you coming to Steamboat is please already have your transportation lined out. Very rarely are you going to be able to just hop on your phone and get an Uber, Lyft, any service like that. There's 3 big names that you need to know of getting transportation into Steamboat, and that is Ski Town Transportation, Alpine Taxi, along with Storm Mountain Express. They're going to be the 3 biggest express vans that are really going to get you into Steamboat. Or please have something coordinated with your hotel or resort of coming out here and grabbing you with one of their shuttle vans that they do have. When you land here at the Yampa Valley Airport, just letting you know, there's no terminal that you're walking out into and then into a warm building off your plane. You are stepping out, immediately getting smacked in the face with that crisp winter air. If you are coming here in the winter, that sometimes, depending on what you're wearing, you might not be ready for. And so then having to come in, get your bag, maybe waiting an hour to a couple hours to try and find transportation, you're not going to be a happy camper. So as long as you're able to come here, get your bags, you know you have your ride sitting here waiting for you, and you're able to take the 30-minute drive back into Steamboat, you're going to be much happier, along with whoever else is in your family with you, especially the kids. So please note that and be ready for that before you come here to Steamboat. So for anyone wondering, the big stack over here, no, it's not a nuclear reactor. It's actually a power plant that powers the majority of the Yampa Valley. It is getting shut down here in the next decade though. They've already put in a bunch of stuff to shut that down. And then way off in the distance out there, you can just barely see the top of Steamboat Resort. And we actually already have snow on our mountains, so let's get ready for ski season, because it's coming, baby. Now, if you're not flying into Steamboat, which I understand, not everybody does, for driving into Steamboat, there's only going to be one road that you will be able to take coming in or out of Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and that's Highway 40. Whether coming in from the west or from the east, give yourself an ample amount of time to be able to get to and from whatever destination you are coming from, and don't put tight deadlines on yourself. Given our weather conditions, you never really know what you're actually going to get yourself into, and so even on your phone, if it says a 3-hour drive in the winter, give yourself 4.5 hours. That might sound crazy, but just, you never know what will happen out on these roads. And it may not be you, but it might be the dingus in front of you who didn't put winter tires on their car and does a full 720 in front of you on I-70 and then ends up shutting down I-70, and you have to spend the night in Silverthorne because you can't get from Silverthorne to Denver to get your flight back to wherever you're going.
If you are traveling into Denver, my recommendation is to call Steamboat Central Reservations. They can hook you up with airport shuttles, be it Steamboat to Denver or vice versa. And the company who I recommend and is the main go-to for everyone trying to get to the valley is a company called Steamboat Express. If you're coming from the Front Range to Steamboat and you're heading over Rabbit Ears Pass, I do recommend to drive over Rabbit Ears Pass during the day, not during the night when there could be a full-blown blizzard. In the evening, visibility can be very scarce, and making sure that you hit it during the daytime, you're probably going to be able to see a plow or two, can follow them into town, or you can always brave it on your own. As for coming in from the Wyoming side or Utah side into Steamboat, you're going to be more than likely traveling through a town called Craig, Hayden, then into Steamboat. Craig gets roughly half of the snow that we really do. Hayden a little bit more, but once you hit Hayden, doing Hayden on Highway 40 into Steamboat, that's definitely where you're going to start to encounter the majority of our snowfall. So please be ready for that. Have adequate snow tires on your vehicles, and please, as always, mind the speed limits and take your time if necessary coming into town. Thank you all for watching another video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Weekly videos coming at ya for all things Steamboat and Yampa Valley related. And please remember, every single day is a gift. Do not waste it. Love you all and hope you have a great rest of your week.